Hello, welcome to Trade Talks, and my name is Yogesh. It remains unclear if this weekend's Super Bowl or Tuesday's State of the Union will draw greater viewership. But here's what to watch in the coming days. US President Donald Trump is set to deliver the State of the Union address on Tuesday. The speech was delayed as a result of an impasse that shut down the US government for 35 days. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi said at the time she would bar Mr. Trump from delivering the speech at the chamber until the government was reopened. In this year's annual presidential address, Mr. Trump is expected to discuss legislative priorities for this year and possibly the second half of his term. The president is widely expected to focus on border security and immigration, having failed thus far to secure concessions on funding for his planned wall along the Mexican border. With the political uncertainty surrounding Brexit, economists widely expect the BOE to stand pat at its first meeting of the year. The central bank is also expected to deliver its quarterly inflation report, and markets will be watching for changes in the price and growth forecast. The Federal Reserve began the year by performing an abrupt U-turn that left many puzzled. Having signaled further rate rises as recently as 6 weeks ago, the central bank at its January meeting put further interest rate rises on hold, citing muted inflation and rising risks to global economic growth. Investors will tune into remarks from Fed Speaker next week, including St. Louis Fed President James Bullard, a voting member of the Monetary Policy Setting Federal Open Market Committee. Cleveland Fed President Loretta Mester, an alternate member on the FOMC, will speak on Monday. Fed Chair Jay Powell is scheduled to speak on Wednesday, but it is unclear if he will address monetary policy as he is set to meet educators from around the country. With earnings season past the halfway mark, nearly 100 companies listed on the S&P 500 are slated to report next week. Google parent Alphabet, which reports results on Monday, is likely to garner the most attention, and investors are expected to closely scrutinize its ad business. The results come as Google had decided to challenge a penalty of 50 million euros from French privacy regulators for failing to be transparent about how it uses data and not having a legal basis for personalizing ads. Estee Lauder, Archer Daniels Midland, Walt Disney, Hasbro, Metal, Ralph Lauren, Twitter, General Motors, Cisco, and Gilead Sciences are among the other companies listed on S&P 500 that will report results next week. Many Asian markets will be closed for multiple days this week owing to the Lunar New Year, which begins on February 5. This time around, it is the year of the pig in the Chinese zodiac and specifically associated with the earth element. But it means few market signals from Asia at a time when investors are hanging on every turn in the progression of trade talks between Washington and Beijing. Thank you so much for watching this video. To keep yourself updated about the latest happenings in the world of financial market, subscribe to our channel. To learn more about top investment strategies, register for our weekly seminars on www.sedgely.ae.